All right? Listen to your OGs, listen to your daddies. You heard? So many of y'all have seen this footage. I don't know if you didn't, but it's a throwback. Jim Jones had a beef with Dame over his money over Vamp Life. So he ran down on Dame down at the Black Door, where Black Door is Dame's I don't want to call it a condo. It was much bigger than the apartment. Um, it was like a large studio, right? But that's where Dame used to be down on Tribeca Street, and I mean on in Tribeca down there. I forgot what street that was. But anyway, so if you've been seeing that footage, let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, so the reason this footage started surfacing is because I think it may have been Freaky Zeke that posted it. Let me go to Zeke page. I think Zeke is the one that posted it. But the footage is old, y'all. So everybody that think that um this is something new, it's not nothing new. This happened. I don't even know. Maybe 2005, I believe it was. It's 2000 between 2005 and 7ish. But I want to say maybe about between 2004 2007. Um I know I got the footage. Somebody done sent it to me. Hold on, let me see. But the content is old. That's the main thing. So, it's been a few people hitting me up about it, you know, and they think that is, this footage is new, but it's actually not. Oh, here it go. So basically, it was all over Vamp Life. Jim Jones found out that Dame was jerking him allegedly, right? So Jim tried to run down on Dame. So Dame like, "What's up? Like, give me a fair one, Jim. You want to fight? Give me a fair one." But Jim trying to get his young niggas to jump on Dame. They tried to jump him, but shout out to Chrissy because Chrissy wasn't having it. You know, I'm gonna say she saved Dame, even though Dame didn't want to be saved. Don't save him. He don't want to be saved. Don't save him. But Chrissy she jumped in between, Jim's little blood dudes probably and Dane. She wasn't gonna let them jump Dane. You know what I'm saying? She got respect for Dane. Um, Even though Jim was trying to get him jumped. I don't respect the fact that Jim was trying to get the young dudes to jump him. Jim taking his man glasses off. Yo, come here, give me your glass. Take your glass. Yo, go ahead, man. Yo, go ahead, man. Beat him up. Beat him up. Like Jim, why you ain't beat him up? Why you didn't shoot the fair one with him? You scared Dane was gonna duff you out. Jim said that to get him, y'all, get him. Right? I don't respect that. You know what I'm saying? I've been jumped before. You know what I'm saying? Where a little nigga tell niggas, yo, get him. And they don't even jump in to help the niggas fight. Right? Now, this is why I don't respect that. One, you telling another dude to go over there and jump on Dane, right? And I know this is all past tense, but say if the dude would have went over there, a day would have beat him up. Then they all would have jumped on Dane, right? Then let's just say Dane would have called the police. Being the fact that they got it on video, that video would have surfaced. The dudes that was with Jim would have went to jail. You know what I'm saying? If Dane would have pressed charges, even if Dane wouldn't have went, even if he didn't press charges, if the video would have got out to the public, them dudes' faces would have been shown. They would have went to jail, right? Why? Because Jim told them to go ahead and jump on him, which I call throwaway N words. Those are what you call throwaway N words. They ain't got no beef with Dane. They might even admire Dane, right? And they would have jumped on Dame for Jim for a few dollars, or excuse me, or because they in the same blood set, or whatever it is, right? They ain't telling Jim, yo, give me a fair one. Let's me and you have a fade. Let's go one on one. Jim don't want to do that, right? But he keep antagonizing his friends to go and jump Dame, which Dame did a lot for Jim and Cam and Dipset and whatever. And I understand that, Dame could be crooked when it comes to business because he owe a lot of us money. You know what I'm saying? But for Jim to put his dudes on the front line for them to beat up Dame, I don't respect that. I don't respect that. And it ain't no telling what type of retaliation could have happened to them dudes for dudes that got love for Dame. Let's say, allegedly, if one of Dame's people would have saw that and murked the dude that put his hands on Dame. What would Jim was gonna do? Pay for the dude's funeral? If the dude would have went to jail, what was Jim gonna do? Bail him out? Pay for his lawyer? He still got a jail record. He still might have to do time for assault, right? So why do to somebody what you won't do for yourself? You know what I'm saying? So I know that joint is floating around the internet a lot today, but I'm here to tell y'all that happened like 2004, 5, 6, 7, somewhere around there. It was like right when Roc-A-Fella was over for the most part, or Jay moved on, and Jim started the Vamp Life clothing line, and he trusted Dame to do right by him, and Dame did him shiesty. So that's why Jim went down there to, I guess, beat Dame or get Dame beat up. Cause me, when I had a problem with Dame, I tried to fight Dame myself. You know what I'm saying? But Dame ain't want to fight me. He was telling dudes, "Oh, he gonna sue. He gonna sue." You know what I'm saying? They like, "Get him, Dame, get him." And I was by myself. I ain't had no bunch of niggas with me. I was by myself. Get him, Dave, get him. Nah, nah, he was going to sue. He going to sue. I'm like, nigga, I ain't sue Jay. And he had 6, 7 niggas jump me. Yeah, I'm not suing nobody. I ain't afraid to take a loss. But I guarantee you, I'm going to bite a chunk of skin out your ass. I'll bite your goddamn ear off like Mike Tyson. I'm gonna get something out of it, right? But I don't respect it. Even though, like I said, it's past tense, it's over. But the reason that that video was posted, because Keefy D, Freaky Zeke, I got Keefy D on my mind because I'm gonna talk about next bone next. Um, Freaky Zeke, he posted that video because Jim Jones was saying that Cameron is soft and his crew is soft. So I guess Freaky Zeke took offense to that because I guess he feels like he's a part of Cameron's crew and he don't feel like he's soft. So he like, oh, soft. Let me remind you who's soft. And that's why he put that video up to show that Jim Jones wouldn't give Dame Dash a fade on one. He tried to get him jumped. So that's why you seeing that video. So for all y'all that think it's new, there's nothing new about it. That video is super old. You know what I'm saying? Early 2000s. And as you can see, Dane wasn't afraid to get jumped, you know. But shout out to Chrissy. The boy's tired. Shout out to Chrissy, because Chrissy, she saved Jim Jones peoples from possibly getting arrested or worse. You know, she saved Jim Jones from possibly getting arrested or worse. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Chrissy, man. She's a G. And she stepped in and she shut that down. Who took the footage? I don't know. One of Jim peoples took the footage, allegedly.